It's a global exclusive partnership, and launching tonight, Twitter Video and NewsHour has been chosen as one of just 5 accounts worldwide. It's a testimony of the NewsHour's engagement on the social media, and just 2 accounts from India have been chosen. NewsHour is one of them. Ashwin is joining us with more on this. Ashwin, it's a Twitter NewsHour Handshake, which is one of the just 5 accounts globally that have been picked up for their global video launch.
Absolutely. Tanvi, it's not every day that you have the opportunity to play with tools and features which has not been launched to the world and which is something only you can play with. And it was a fantastic place. Now, over the last couple of years, now the NewsHour has been, a part of the Twitter conversation every night. We've managed to get very close to our audiences. We ensure that people who are not near the television sets are a part of the NewsHour conversation with those opinions that are flying about, with those watertight arguments that people are constantly trying to find out, how do I find a counter argument and make myself heard? So we have a raging conversation every night on Twitter. But over the past few months, in times now, we've always been wondering, how do you take this to the next level? I know we have fantastic conversations on Twitter night after night, but is there something you can do after this? Now, a couple of days back when Twitter approached us and said, hey, we've got some shiny new tools for you to play with. Is it something you'd be excited? And trust us, we were excited. Now, this is the first time that Twitter is allowing an Indian news organization, and it isn't just the Indian news organization. We are one of the 5 people globally who Twitter has partnered with to unroll this feature. Now, what this is going to do is to ensure that NewsHour audiences are closer to the discussion, closer to that action that happens between 9 and 11 every night in Times Now. Now, we have the Twitter India head who also spoke to us. We've been trying and experimenting with this feature all day long, and when it is going to be rolled out to you, you can trust me. Now, the way people are going to be engrossed in the NewsHour discussions, the way people are going to be participating in the NewsHour discussions, and more importantly, the way people are going to be talking back to us while the discussions are happening is going to be completely changed. I would stick my neck out in this, Tanvi, and say it's a paradigm shift in the way people are going to consume the NewsHour. So you just have to give us a couple of hours before you can experience it yourself.
Absolutely, Ashwin. And it's already, NewsHour has been buzzing on social media every day. We don't have just viewers watching us on television, but completely interacting with us on social media, being one of the top trending almost every day. And this is just taking that partnership to another level. In fact, we also spoke to the head of Twitter India, and this is what he had to tell us about how this is going to work out.
Well, there's never been a better time to be on Twitter. This year at Twitter, you're going to see a lot more video in the product. So those of you that have been enjoying Twitter to keep up with the news, to share your perspective, are going to be able to use video and of course pictures to share your views, but also follow the live news on video. And we are delighted that Times Now has fully embraced video on Twitter. Whether it's live video during broadcasts of the NewsHour, whether it's breaking news video in the form of consumer video from our mobile application, whether it's long form video now and then, Times Now has fully embraced publishing compelling video, short form videos on Twitter. And we applaud them for that. And again, for users who use Twitter to keep up with the news, right? Using Twitter to keep up with the news, there's never been a better time to be on Twitter to keep up with the news, and now video news. And we're delighted that Times Now has fully embraced video on Twitter, and we look forward to seeing the results.
Well, our in-house digital and social media expert Ashwin is still with us. Ashwin, tell us a bit more about the Twitter video itself, and how are we going to really go ahead with this new handshake?
Tell me, do you ever wish you were a part of the NewsHour, like actually one of the panelists in one of those discussions, one of those heated discussions where everybody is presenting fantastic arguments? Have you ever wanted to be in one of those debates?
Well, who doesn't, Ashwin? I think all of our viewers as well, and everybody who is part of this organization.
So till now, there was a limitation. All you could do is just type those tweets out and send it across to us for us to react to them. But here's an opportunity for you to be an actual participant of the NewsHour, which means you can use this new feature, record a video of what you think. There's Arnab's question. There are about 5 panelists, 6 panelists who are giving their point of view. But your point of view could be as important as our other guests. So you could be one of the participants in the NewsHour. So all you have to do once this feature rolls out to everybody, give us a little more time and Twitter will roll it out to all of you. And once that feature is rolled out, you can shoot the video on your mobile phone and send it across to the NewsHour so that we can feature you and you can be a part of the NewsHour discussions every day between 9 and 11. So it is really taking tweeting to the next level.
Ashwin, thanks for joining us, and to all our viewers, you've been a great part of this interaction on the social media with the NewsHour. So don't stop doing that. Be a part of the entire conversation that we have every night.
Every night.